Ladies and gentlemen, Rob here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome to a brand new mini-series for the channel. I am going away this weekend. As a matter of fact, I'm going to PAX West to go visit the Stonehearth team, which is really exciting. And I figured, well, we needed some more content for the channel, so I wanted to do something kind of special and unique. It's something that we don't do very often, is games like, you know, AAA-like titles like Total War. And I love these types of games. I love them. I play them all the time by myself. Well, I have done a couple streams for you guys, but I've never really sat down and done a series. And I know so many other people do series on these, but I don't know, I figured I'm gonna bring my own flavor to this. So if people want to watch it, great. If they don't, oh well, that doesn't matter to me because I'm still gonna have fun playing it. So what I had in mind today, and what I had in mind for the next little bit, but it'll probably be a couple weeks, this mini-series, is we're gonna do some Beastmen play, because it is a brand new DLC for Total War Warhammer, and these guys look awesome. And here's the other part of this, I haven't played them yet, and as a matter of fact, these guys use horde game mechanics, which are totally different from the regular game mechanics, like if you're playing orcs, or if you're playing like Karstein, like if you're playing the undead people, or if you're playing the dwarves or the Empire. They don't use horde mechanics. So you can actually own cities, you own property, whereas horde mechanics, you don't own any property. So I wanted to test it out, and because I hardly ever play that mode, I think this will be really interesting, make a really interesting Let's Play. Besides that, I've never played the Beastmen. The Beastmen are these big lumbering, you know, minotaurs and centaurs and centaurs and gores. You know, they all have horns, and they have these animal instincts, and they just travel in these big hordes, and they just destroy everything. They're a chaos-driven race in the Total War universe, and I just thought, because I've never played something like this, I think we should just give it a shot. So without further ado, we're going to jump in. Now, there are two campaigns. Well, there's two campaigns that you can play as the Beastmen. There is the one that's designed for the Beastmen, and it's pretty cookie cutter. Like, they pretty much build the same. I mean, every time you play this, it's pretty much going to be the same experience. I mean, of course, it's still Total War, so you can win or lose battles. And of course, you can hire your own lords and do your own thing, but it's sort of catered to the Minotaurs, or catered to the Beastmen. And I don't want to do that. I want to just play the Grand Campaign and just jump in with the Beastmen and see how the Beastmen affect the dynamic with the races in the basic campaign. And I think this is going to be really exciting, a lot of fun. So away we go. So I'm going to read some of the stuff that it says here about the Beastmen, because I think that's important to have a little bit of back knowledge. And to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of back knowledge about them, so I'm going to learn just as much as you guys. So, alright, much of the old world is covered in dark, forbidding forest. Although mankind has claimed this land, to think that the forests are tamed would be a mistake, for they are the blood grounds of the cloven ones. Beastmen are creatures of chaos, so civilization is anathema to them, and they raid and destroy all that they come across. Mankind has retaliated, but bringing a war herd to battle is hard. Beastmen are master ambushers, using the beast pass to entrap an enemy army, the hunter quickly becoming the hunted. Even when the battle is joined, Beastmen are ferocious foes. Mighty beast lords control herds of goat-headed gores, smaller ungors strike from the flanks, and frenzied massive minotaurs charge at the enemy line. Then there are the many monsters in thrall to their bestial masters, chaos spawn, warhounds, giants, and cygors, to name but just a few. Such fearsome menagerie is partly why the old world forests are still terrifying places where the children of chaos roam, lurking in the darkness, desperate to pull apart the very fabric of civilization. Awesome. So cygors, I think that's these guys here. Yeah, they're the Cyclops, half Minotaur. Awesome. They're a ranged unit. Look at this, range 400 and a weapon strength of 400 and missile damage of 356. So basically it's their version of an artillery unit. I love it. And it's a big one-eyed Minotaur thing. Really cool. And so let's go over the race mechanics here so that I understand it. Not just you guys, but me too as well, because again, like I said, I haven't played these guys. So horde armies in close proximity, horde armies in close proximity will not suffer from infighting. So I think the Beastmen have that same thing that like orcs have, where if they are not in combat frequently, they have this fightiness thing, and if the troops will get restless if they're not in combat. But if they're in close, so what it's saying here, if there's two armies close together, they won't suffer from that. That issue won't occur, which is cool. Okay, so bestial rage penalties for any positive diplomacy conducted. So I guess anytime we do positive diplomacy, like if we do negotiate treaties or whatever, we're going to suffer some kind of penalty. I don't know what that means. So bestial rage penalties? I don't know what that means. Horde, the faction has no settlements. Infrastructure and military improvements are linked to each individual Beastman Horde. We're going to talk more about Horde mechanics. I know what it is, and I've seen it before, and I played with it a little bit, but I haven't experienced a full game with Horde mechanics for sure, but we'll talk more about that later. Corruption. Chaos corruption can be spread in enemy territory, leading to public order problems, even chaos rebellion. So we are still chaos. So we're just different from the Warriors of Chaos. We're just a separate faction, I guess, from the Warriors of Chaos. Okay, so and then our 3 main units. I can't really tell what they are. Okay, so this looks like it's like a cavalry unit. Armor piercing anti-infantry. Look at the speed. 72 speed for the Razor Gore herd. They're like giant wild pigs or something. And then we have the Minotaurs. Minotaurs, of course, are the huge large creatures, and good speed again. 56 speed. What's the speed on the on the Cygor? Cygor is 38. Okay, so it's pretty fast for a catapult. 38 actually is or for an artillery unit. Most artillery units are in the 20s, so that's pretty good. Okay, playstyle. Confederation options allow for other Beastmen tribes to be merged with your war herd via diplomacy. So just like a confederation. Yeah, just like all the other races. So you can merge with other Beastmen tribes, right? Aggressive unit roster with a variety of beasts and monsters. Strong diplomatic penalties with almost all factions. Okay, good. And cannot trade, of course. So I don't know how they deal with money, but shall we just get this started? A lot of talking here. Okay, so we have, looks like we have 2 choices for a leader. So we've got a shaman, a powerful Bray shaman, master of the lore of the wild. So Bray shaman, hero capacity +1, campaign movement range +10%. Oh, they start with a giant? He starts with a giant. And Unigore spearman herd. Oh, okay, just spearmen. And chaos warhounds. Oh, cool. These guys are really fast. They do poison. You know, I really like starting with like just a warrior type unit, like a warrior leader. I really like the warrior leaders. I feel more confident with them. So I think we're gonna do that. So this is Khazrak the One Eye. Needless to say, he has one eye. Faction leader, powerful melee fighter and leader, can unlock the ferocious Razor Gore chariot mount. Income from raiding +10%. Oh, good. Leadership +10% income. So I don't know, where did they get the money from? I don't understand. Leadership +5 versus humans. And we're going to play on normal difficulty, that's fine. I'm not going to raise it up, that's for sure, because I've never, like I said, I've never played with these guys. Okay, so anyway, let's do it. So we start with Minotaurs and a couple of Gore herds, which I think is just our regular infantry units. And they have Vanguard deployment. I think that means, well, we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, let's start. Oh, intro. I will shut up.
The dark powers demand war on all civilization. The cloven ones answer the call. I am an emissary of such a cause, one that has spoken with brave shamans and knows their ways. I have sought out the One Eye, for his hatred of man reaches above all doors. He knows my scent and abides my presence. For now. Let us guide them to greatness. Show them where men are weak, lazy, unprepared. thirsts for vengeance, but a single soul is not enough to appease the ruinous powers. They want it all. Send forth the gores. Let civilization be torn asunder. Let the endless hunt begin.
This looks awesome. So these guys, the Beastmen, I think they're all about just destroying. Just strictly destroying anything that's related to civilization. And their goal is just to wipe it out. So there's no, you know, what is the end game for these guys? The end game, I think, is just to destroy everything and then go back to the forest, right? That's the goal. Just kill everything. And we're master ambushers. Oh.
A greeting in your tongue, my bestial lord. I know you feel a yearning to kill me, for I am but a man. But you have received the vision. You know who has sent me. My desire is as yours, to see the cloven ones tear down all civilization. So let us begin. To the north, past the mystic forest of Atheloren, is Bretonia. Arrogant and aloof, its glittering spires a sure sign of self-righteousness. You should bring ruin to this pretty realm. East of Bretonia lies the Empire, the very pinnacle of mankind's hubris. Its capital, Altdorf, is the center of power and a symbol of its surety. Reduce it all to rubble. Let pandemonium reign. The Empire is powerful, but divided. You must strike soon, for it may yet unify and seek to bring civilization to the Bloodgrounds. To the south, the border princes hold a tentative grip on all that they call theirs. Yet they are isolated by the mountains and the Blackfire Pass. Soft targets for a hungry herd such as ours. Destruction is in your blood, Nui Gorleth, and the world must know it. Sow as much as you can. The cloven ones shall destroy the world of man.
Okay, finally. Okay, so the Beastmen rise from their forests and their filth, frothing with fury at the civilization of man. They clamor for blood. Raise the following number of settlements. So we have to raise 4 settlements, and we get 2,000 favor. So favor is our income. Okay, so favor is like, this is the amount of income you expect. Okay, so it doesn't really explain favor. This is the total amount of favor available to your faction. Favor can be earned through buildings, looting following victory on the battlefield, raiding, and diplomacy. So this is our money. It's favor. So favor, it's like favor from the gods, I think. Okay, so cool. So I don't expect to do very well here. I don't know, because like I said, first time playing Beastmen, first time really playing Horde mechanics. I played with it a little bit before, but not seriously. So here we go. We've got 2 units. We've got one. This is another melee expert. So this is Goros Heart Renderer. Can we rename these guys, I wonder? Probably not. Let's just see here. No, we can't rename these guys. Goros Heart Renderer. I thought that'd be great, because then we could, I could have you guys as my generals, but no, we can't. Okay, Kazrak One Eye. Okay, so this is my faction leader here. And, yep. So I'm pretty excited. This is really cool. Okay, so what kind of units has he got? He's got a couple gores. So gores are they're like centaurs. They're like half man, half, sheep. Or goats. I don't know. They've got, the lower half of their body is hooven, right? And because everybody's got hooves, I'm assuming everybody's really fast. So speed 35. Yeah, speed 35. Speed 37. To put that in perspective, most orc troops are around 31. Dwarves are around 29. Not to say that they are the fastest troops in it, but either one of those, but still, I mean, these guys are faster than both of those for sure. I don't know what Empire is. I've never played Empire. I'm getting into cavalries and stuff. Then, okay, so this unit doesn't have a lot. So Goros Heart Render is kind of the weaker of the 2 units here, but we have a human city here, ripe for plucking. There is no units nearby that we can see, and then we've got another. This looks like this is a human keep. Definitely worth plucking. Definitely. I think we could probably take it right away. If we run it out of time, we could probably take it. So I think what we're gonna do is, okay, so horde mechanics. Now, let's talk about horde mechanics. So at any time, we can actually turn our horde into a camp. we can go like this, and we can go stance, hidden encampment. And when we do that, that's when we can actually improve our camp in certain ways. So it's so right now we have Ancient Blood Grounds, which gives us recruitment capacity, increases our horde. So our horde over time will grow, and over time as it grows, we'll have access to more quote-unquote buildings inside of the horde. And each building provides different things. So at our first level of this, Ancient Blood Grounds gives us +1 corruption for the local province, +1 horde growth, and +2 recruitment capacity. And once we move it up to the next level, we get +2 horde growth, etc., etc. Now, of course, we're going to have buildings that give us access to different types of units too as well, like the Ritual Mound enables hero recruitment, or the Fire Pit unlocks Minotaurs, recruitment of Minotaurs. Oh yes, I want that, but that's 5,000 favor. That's pretty expensive. And then this level 2, so this is our basic units here. So this one unlocked the Spearman Herd, Ungor Raiders, and the level 2 of that unlocks the Ungor Herd and the Ungor Spearman Herd with shields. And Gore Herd with shields. Okay, so Gores are like our offensive melee. Sorry, I have to understand this because this is my first time here. So Gore Herds, they're kind of like our offensive swordsman type, right? And then we have Ungor Herds. So both of them, so the Gore Herd is like the professional unit version of the Ungor. So the Ungors are kind of the lesser units, but they have shields, right? But later on we can get Gores with shields too as well. Then we have Spearmen, standard Spearmen, and then Raiders, which are Bowmen. They have Vanguard deployment. I believe Vanguard deployment allows us to put them anywhere on the battlefield at the beginning. And then Minotaurs. Of course, Minotaurs are just a large creature that do tons of damage. Look at weapon strength 104. Okay, so I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. Let's start with a combat so that we can get a feel for the Beastmen. I think we're going to use a smaller unit. We're going to attack this city over here. So we could take a look at the map here. So yeah, this is all owned by Estalia. And then there's Carcassonne, and then there's Broken Nose, who's another faction of us, another Beastmen faction. Okay, so we will destroy Estalia. That is our first goal. First order of business, destroy Estalia. Okay, let's attack Tabaro. It looks like there is no defense aside from the garrison. And anytime, so just so you know, like anytime that there's a battle and it's really swayed to one side, I'm gonna auto-resolve normally. For this battle, I'm gonna actually do the battle, but normally I would do an auto-resolve here, unless I'm really trying to reserve troops, because auto-resolve obviously is not as good as actually doing the battle yourself most times. So, but for like, I'm not gonna be going into battle every single battle if it's not necessary. Okay, so what do we got here? So we've got one archer unit, we've got a couple of offensive, 2 archer units, and then we've got our basic. Our leader and our spearmen, so I'll keep those 2 guys together too as well. And okay, I'm ready. So Vanguard deployment, which is really neat. So all of these guys have Vanguard deployment. So our bowmen and our Ungors, sorry, our bowmen and our Ungors. I guess that's the difference between the Gores maybe. They can actually be placed anywhere in the white region. So if we zoom out here, come on, zoom out. It's not letting me zoom out for some reason. There we go. So they get to place anywhere in this side. And then anybody with Vanguard deployment can actually place closer. So it can be handy, but it can also be not handy. Like in this situation, I don't know if I want to bring half of my army closer to them. I don't know if that's worthwhile. So I think we'll just put them in the trees here. Probably the best choice. And we're going to bring these guys and just put them in behind. Yeah, sounds good. All right, let's zoom back in. Come on, zoom back in. Hello. Thank you. All right, away we go. So, what do they got? Yeah, they're all on the hill too. Okay, we're gonna set our archers up to pester them because they have no archers. So they have one swordsman, they have 2 spearmen, and 3 spearmen, and two swordsmen. The one swordsman is their leader, and 3 spearmen. Okay, no problem. So we'll pester them with bowmen, and then attack them. Pretty straightforward. Move up our leader, keep our leader sort of nearby everybody. Actually, what we should do is bring our entire unit behind our bowman. That's probably the best choice. Nice thing is the bowman can go up, they can harass him without any retaliatory strike. They're going to try and move in, of course, but they can't really do much else. We just want to get them off the hill, right? Because we don't want to attack them on the hill. That's like suicide. You don't want to attack uphill. That's just a bad choice. Okay, so let's move in the rest of the troops. There we go. That way when the archers come back in retreat, then they're going to run into our troops. So we want to really kind of get them off the hill entirely. So if we can move our troops right about here, and then we're going to have our archers flee back to that point, right? And they will follow. I'm sure they will follow. I understand the AI of Total War really well, actually. So some of these battles are going to take a long time, and I understand that, and so that could make this series last a little bit longer than expected, but that's okay. You know what? I mean, I don't expect to do very well in this series, actually, to be honest with you, because like I said, I'm not used to horde mechanics, and I've never played the Beastmen, so... But a unit is a unit. Like, I understand bow units. Bow units make sense all around. Spear units make sense all around. Spears are generally good against larger creatures. Spears are generally good against... of course, cavalry, right? Get out of there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We are fast. Go, run, 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 run. Run, run. Let's go. We should be faster than that. Ah, no. What is our speed? 38, and their speed is 31. Yeah, we are faster than them for sure. So let's get our bowmen in behind here. And prepare. I'm pretty much ready, I think. So he moved his swordsman back so that they can... Okay, you know what? I'm going to send out... This unit's going out. These guys are going to charge because their charge is better than these guys. Go ahead and charge. Go ahead and charge. There we go, and then we can sideswipe these guys. Excellent. Now they've left a set of spearmen out, just like we did. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until they engage. Then we're going to... Okay, let's go. Attack! Right. So now we're going to get our bowmen angled around side. Come on, bowman! So let's show them how it's done. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Right from behind. I loves it. Okay, get over here, guys. Now, basically, this tactic is like awesome. It's the best way to win a battle. Get your bowmen on the back side of their troops, and if they just, and usually the AI will let you do this. It's the easiest way to win a battle. It's awesome. And then you just sit there and pelt them to death. Watch this. Beautiful. Fire. Fire, Ungors. So even though he's got two sets of armies here, they're all stacked up together, and our Ungors are... What are the Ungors? Yes, Ungor Raiders are just going to rip them apart. Oh, our leader isn't fighting. Let's get our leader fighting. Yeah. Let's get him fighting over here. Why is it? Dude, come on. What are you doing? Oh, no, wrong one. Ah, dude. I clicked on the wrong unit there. Get in there. Fight him, dude. Yeah, that's why I like the big battle warriors, like for the leaders. The big warrior leaders are awesome. They just do so much damage. Yeah, we just ripped those units apart. That was great. Victory already. Now, a lot of times it's good to just kind of hang out and get as much experience as you can from these battles, and I'm gonna do that. But when I do that, I'm gonna fast forward it a little bit, because of course, the more units you kill, the better. The better your units are gonna be in the end, because they'll get more experience, etc., etc. And your leader too as well. Your leader gets better. Your leader gets experience. I don't know how many people are actually familiar with this game on the channel. I don't know. It's so different from what we usually play, but I don't know. It's such a fun game. It's so good. And I know I'm not explaining it for people that are new to this, but you'll get the gist of it in a while. Basically, we're managing armies, and we are fighting... We are the bad guys. I like being the bad guys. I don't know why. I just love being the bad guys. It's super fun. All right, so look at that. We slaughtered them. And like I said, the reason we're doing that is because we get the extra experience from killing all the extra units. Perfect. Done deal. So we lost 122 units there, which is more than... But we didn't have a huge force going in, but we completely decimated them. They lost 381 units. Fantastic. All right, so decisive victory. We gained 280 favor. Ah, okay. And weapon. Oh, we got a weapon called the Steel Claws, which gives, what's his name? Goros Heart Renderer, +4 melee attack and +4 weapon strength. That's awesome. Okay, good. Okay, so now, we don't get to take over cities. That's, as Minotaurs, we don't take over cities. We don't have cities. So we have two choices. We can either raise, your army will gain the following effects. So we'll get Chaos Corruption +100%, +100 in the local region, and Horde Growth +8. Horde Growth affects which, quote-unquote, buildings we can build in our Horde. And then, or we can raise it and get the money. So we can get money, or we can get Horde Growth. Oh, man, I don't know. I think we're going to go for horde growth for now. I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know. I have no idea. This is why, but we did get a new weapon out of that. That's really good. So now this turns into, I believe it turns into some kind of doodad. Hold on. Is there a way for me to look at this doodad? A ruined settlement. Left click to select. So I believe this thing generates chaos is what I was trying to see if it gave me any information on it, but it doesn't look like it's going to give me any information. But yeah, this thing, it generates chaos so that even in these surrounding lands, they're going to start to feel the burn of chaos, and eventually, you know, even human cities may start to rebel on them because of the chaos corruption. Okay, so let's get our unit back. Okay, no, he can't do anything more. Okay, let's get our other guy in. And I don't think he might not be able to make it to the city. I think I want to replenish some troops before I get in there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to move up just a little bit, and then we're going to encamp. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to go encamp. So now we're actually in the camp. Now we can do recruiting. We can improve our horde. In other words, like I was talking about before, improving the quote-unquote buildings. So I don't know if there's anything we could build here. So we could unlock Chaos Warhounds. Ooh, the Chaos Warhounds. I believe they're like cavalry, and I don't think we have any other cavalry units. There's nothing else we can do with this one. I think I do want the Chaos Warhounds, though. So let's go for that. It's 3,000 favor for that. Ugh, it's expensive. And we are going to recruit a little bit here. We're going to take on... Oh, definitely need more bowmen. We only have one bowman there. Okay, we need 2 more bowmen and 1 more spearman. Oh, I guess we can only recruit in 2s. Okay, good. Awesome. And did our other guy get any experience? He did. He made it to level 2. So yeah, generally with the warrior guys, I definitely go down the yellow line. First of all, so yellow is mostly defense and offense individually as a unit. I also usually take the first level of the blue because that's usually your campaign movement range too as well. As a matter of fact, we'll do that first. Campaign movement range plus 10%. Perfect. I'm sorry if this is all pretty fast for you guys, but and now research. I've never seen all the research here. So this is a leadership path, unit experience path. I like that path. Melee attack for our heroes and lords. And income, oh, you know what? I'm going to go down the income path. Income from rating plus 15%. I don't know. You know what? Because let's go down the experience path because we're going to be doing most of our experience, recruiting near the beginning, right? So we want experienced units. Okay, that's good. End of turn. I'm probably going to lose this, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to have a lot of fun. Okay, so here we go. Kazrak One Eye, we've got some extra troops. I think we're ready to attack the keep. I know we don't have an enormous force compared to them, but we might just wear them out. We might just, siege them for a long time. Okay, so let's go back to... So I think our regular movement is this Beastman Ambush or Beast Pass. Use the Beast Pass, I think, is our regular movement. Okay, so hold on. Traverse terrain that would normally be impassable. Minimum requirement to assume not moved this turn. Immune to attrition. Oh, that's interesting. Nearby hostile armies may intercept meeting on the beast path for battle. Should the enemy be intercepted, retreat will be impossible. Battle initiation disabled. Okay, and the other one, just trying to understand what the best movement is. Chance of ambushing enemy in this force. Okay, so I guess this is sort of our regular movement. Beast stance. Beastman ambush is our regular movement. Okay, let's attack. Okay, so they do have a lord here, and he's got some units, and then on top of that, there's... Oh, wow, there's a lot of units here. We are actually really outgunned. I actually don't know if we can handle this attack. Look at this. We are really outgunned. So there is a lot of troops here. A lot more than I thought there was. Okay, so we're going to break the siege. Now that he knows that we're here. Okay, so we're gonna go camp again. Let's not camp right on top of them. I guess it doesn't really matter. And the camps are hidden, so yeah, I guess we gotta wait now. Oh man, that was kind of a waste. Okay, well, let's get our other unit in here as quickly as possible. What's the fastest path? Fastest way you can go? I guess that's the fastest. Okay, let's get in here. Maybe we'll raid them for a while, and then or maybe we'll take care of this city first. It's actually not a bad idea because that's part of that part of their confederation here is this city up here. So maybe we'll take care of that first because these guys we need to get that lord out of that city because yeah, he's tough. Okay, end of turn.
Your
yeah, I don't know if we can recruit.
their lives on the march, mighty lord. The cloven ones have no need for towns or cities. Raise all that you find in the name of the dark gods.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, but what we're gonna do first is we're gonna get our other unit in here. Hold on, why can't he move? Oh, we have to click on this. Silly.
There is rage inside you. I can feel it, just as there is in all true horns. It is a gift from the granter of savage hate. Keep the fury contained within. And then unleash it at the right moment.
Okay. So it's like fighting this for orcs, and once this bar reaches the top, we get a second free army just to travel around with us. It's like the warg. It's like the warg. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but it's like the warg. But anyway, so I am going to this guy's going to raid, and we're going to go back into camp, and we're going to recruit as many troops as possible. So we get plus 99 of the what's it called, favor, and we're going to set these guys to camp, and we're going to recruit more troops. So let's recruit. Chaos Warhounds, yes. Wicked. Okay, so they're the really fast ones, right? Yeah, they go speed 93. Holy crap, that's fast. And they have scaly skin. Awesome. Okay, and we're gonna grab definitely grab more spearmen. I think 4 spearmen, 4 bowmen is probably a really good choice. We're gonna be here for a couple turns, and good. There we go. And the other unit's raiding, so we're getting a little bit of money back too as well. Awesome. Dark choice. The ruinous powers. The ruinous powers take grim pleasure in your endeavors. In their dark mirth, they grant a boon. Which of their gifts do you choose? A Gorbull, so that'll give us hero recruited. Oh, so we can either recruit another warrior or a shaman. Let's recruit a shaman hero, because we've got a lot of warriors, right? Now, I find managing the shamans in combat really kind of a pain, but that's okay. Now I wonder, can the shaman actually do anything to kind of, so we can damage the building, so the shaman can come in and maybe do a little bit of damage to the buildings or something. He has a 45% chance of a positive outcome. What's his name, by the way? Hold on, what's the name of our hero? It's important. I don't know why it's important, but it's important. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's in behind. It's hard to see things. I'm gonna turn around here. There we go. Okay, so his name is Gorebringer, Kaznor Gorebringer. Okay, so and he's a shaman. He can embed. He can do, so we can embed him, and he can do assassinations, and of course, just like any other hero. So we're gonna get him to damage the buildings in Magrat. It's gonna cost us 300 bucks. He got wounded. He failed, and he got wounded. It's okay. He's out of commission. There we go. And one more turn of recruiting for our main unit here. And we're going to continue. Yeah, look at this. Our income is almost gone because we're recruiting so many units, but we have to for this first battle even. Like, we have to. But he's recruiting at the same time, so we got to get in there at some point. After this turn, we'll go in there. Okay, so assassinate. This lord has caused too many problems for us. This must stop. Savage him. Leave him for dead. And see that he never bothers our herd again. Carry out a successful assassination attempt against the following character. Lupio Sunscrock. Okay, so it's the hero inside. We're not going to be able to do that because our hero is actually out of commission now. Okay, but we're ready to go. So let's go back to movement and let us attack the keep. He's been recruiting the whole time too, so really, us sitting there recruiting really didn't do us much good. We're going to build some battering rams. We're going to build some siege equipment, some of the siege towers, and we're going to continue siege. And we may have to wait them out. We're just going to wait them out until they die from starvation. And we're going to put our other unit as backup in behind and continue to raid. And away we go. It's going to take many turns of just standing here now. Fortunately, it doesn't take long to do a turn. I remember in the old days with the old Total War, it used to take a long time to do turns. I suppose that was dictated by the speed of my computer too as well. So I think it's just a matter of just clicking go, go, go. So I don't know how many turns. It's going to take like 14 turns for this to be, for us to. So turns remaining before surrender 12. Turns remaining before the garrison will run out of supplies 6. So after 6 turns, they're going to start losing units inside of that keep. Oh, we have a new skill point for Gora's Heartrenderer. He's our second unit there, so let's Primeval Rage for sure. So that'll give him +2 melee attack individually, which is good. So he's raiding, so as he's raiding, he's getting experience for doing that, so that's why he got a level. Virulent technology research. So this is the +1 experience for gore and ungores. And we lose -5% research rate, so our research rate actually slows down. Okay, the Dark Moon, I heard about this. So the Dark Moon, every time there's a Dark Moon, we have to choose something that will occur over a period of a couple turns. So we can choose when one falls, which will give us all damaged units will be fully replenished, but it'll reduce our horde growth by 20. Endless Herd, which should give us +10 horde growth, and none of our units will replenish. That's good. Actually, that might work for right now. Ruinous Incentive. Bestial Rage +10 for all forces, but it increases our upkeep by 33%. Yikes. Recruitment cost -90% for all forces, but it decreases our defense by 25. So that lasts for 3 turns. This one's 3. This one's 6. So horde growth. Actually, I want horde growth +10 for all forces. Perfect. So every time there's a dark moon, a solar eclipse, we get to choose a new one of those. But it's only a few turns, right? And it shows up here on the top. So Endless Herd +10 horde growth, and none of our units will replenish for 10 turns. That's fine. Most of our units are... Ooh, I guess that's maybe not the best choice, but whatever. So next research. Oh, enemy siege holdout time, -2. Perfect. Or unit experience +1 for Centaurs. We'll do the enemy siege holdout time, -2. End turn. So far so good. So far so good. Although... You know, anytime you have to siege somebody out like this, it takes a long time. You lose a lot of time on the map. Ready for duty, your Bray Shaman. Oh, our Shaman's back. Shaman is back, and the Shaman, you know what? We're going to send him as, he can be part of the main army for right now. Because he might see some combat here pretty quick here. So we still have 4 turns. 1. We're just basically going to hit the next turn button. And we'll wait until the siege is done, and then we'll call it an episode, I think. Recruiting shortage. Oh, man. Recruitment cost +25% all forces. Okay, so we're not going to recruit for 3 turns. End turn. So these guys are starting to get worried now. They're like, oh, they're not going away. So they could have retaliated. They could have come out of the castle and attacked us back, but they haven't. So in the old Total Wars, most Total Wars games, they would retaliate out of the castle pretty quickly usually. Like they would fight back before they started getting to this point. Recruitment cost -25% all forces. So there's another one, recruiting surplus. So there's all sorts of these events all the time. So Goros Heartrender got another level. Great, he's doing great. We're gonna give him some armor this time. Thick-skinned, perfect. And end turn. Couple more turns and they're gonna start losing some ground, big ground. Standard of discipline. Oh yeah, we lost. Yeah, the mission failed. We didn't assassinate him. We couldn't assassinate him because we had the keep under siege. So there was nothing we could do about that. So we lost. Okay, now we're gonna start to see, because they're out of supplies. We're gonna start to see their troops start to diminish in there every turn. So we can watch this bar go down. And it's gonna be very satisfying. Oh, it didn't go down that turn. Maybe because they still had supplies that turn, but this turn they do not. I know it's not terribly exciting watching these sieges, but oh, look at that. Basically cut them in half. Let's do that again. Oh, we're on the verge of bankruptcy. Oh no, we have to attack. Oh no, we're broke. Can we get rid of... Hold on, what's the cost of some of our troops here? Is there anything we can get rid of that we don't need? Do we need the extra? Man, that sucks. Okay, well, we've got to attack. Let's attack. So we're going in. Okay. This is going to be a long first episode, but that's okay. That's okay. I'd rather have a longer first episode, but look at all his troops are vastly diminished. We should be able to just walk in there pretty quickly. Besides that, we've got a 419 in reserves, as well as a shaman going in here. I don't know what the shaman can do exactly, but I guess we'll see. And we've, of course, got all of the the goodies here. So we're going to have... let's move these over a little bit. It's too bad we can't do these as Vanguard deployment, actually getting closer. That's okay. So... all of our siege towers are in position. And, risk magic for more favorable wins. Sure, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter, I don't care about that. Okay, send in the battering ram. Oh, start battle. Battering ram, go. Siege tower, 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 go. And one more siege tower. We're gonna have the siege tower come on this side. Whoops. Siege tower, go. There we go. And actually, we're gonna have this siege tower come on this side too as well, because I want our units clumped up. Okay, now archers. Get archers in position. Control 1. Archers up to the wall. We can maybe snipe some guys off. Sure, why not? Okay, let me just see here. So we've got archers coming up. Let's get all of our big units together. So we've got our shaman, we've got our leaders. They're going to be in group 2. We're going to get these guys kind of right in behind, right here, and our minotaurs. Yep, they're all together. Okay, and then we've got a couple of stray units here. Oh, these guys can be part of the archers. Oh, because we've got our reinforcements coming in now. That's why. Okay, let's... You know what? Let's just get all of these guys up to about here. They're going to have to run in. You know, they're coming into the battlefield now, so we can actually see them coming in somewhere here. Where are they? I'm not sure. Oh, I guess this is them coming in. Okay, wow, they're right close to the edge. Okay, cool. Okay, our towers have reached the walls. We have our units coming out. Dun dun dun. Let's move our archers up. Let's get all of the archers in this unit, though. Okay, that's good. I think that's all of them. Let's get the archers up so we can start sniping guys. Unlike other Total War series, you don't run the risk. I don't think you really run the risk of shooting your own units. So, which is weird. I always expect that archers should be able to shoot their own units. It doesn't happen that often in this game, which is weird. Okay, so this is all warriors. We've got spearmen. Might as well bring them up too as well, because they're gonna go up in the siege towers. So you guys can go. We're going to get you up to the main one. We're going to get you up to this main one, and we're going to get you up to this main one. So they're going to climb the siege towers and go and join the rest of the troops. We're going to have our beasts ready to go. As soon as those gates are down, the beasts are going to come in and attack. And actually, we can probably get these guys closer now too as well. Our main, like our leaders and stuff. Okay, shaman. I have to keep track of shaman, right? Because I forget about using the shaman. Oh, the shaman has no spells now yet. Oh, the shaman has no spells. Oh, yeah, he does. Right here. So, causes damage to combatants. So, it's just a direct damage spell. Well, that's kind of cool. So, we could just go like that. Haha! I like that. Just direct damage. Causes damage to combatants. Strong versus a single combatant. Weak versus multiple combatants. Chance opponent will resist damage. So, that's fine. If there was big targets would be great. So, we've got our new units going up on the siege towers. Excellent, and they're going to start popping out. We should be able to take these guys down pretty easily, I think. There wasn't they were definitely. Oh, they had the garrison too. They do have a lot of units. Oh wow, why are you guys just standing here? Attack! Come on, guys, let's go. We've got our other unit coming up here now. Let's go. Wow, I didn't realize we're all just standing there. Attack! Whoops. Okay, let's get our archers in a little bit closer. Oh, we're just crushing them. We're totally crushing them. The gate, oh, the gate's down. Ah, let's go. Let's get that leader. Let's get our beasts on that leader. Oh, I loves it. Crush them, destroy them. We've got troops running. Oh yes, lots of troops running. Victory! Just like that. Now I'm not gonna spend. Actually, we should go after that leader. Mind you, I don't think he can even run. There's nothing he can do. But let's just kill him anyway, because it's the end of the episode. Let's just kill him. Attack! Oh yes, it's gonna be glorious. Watch this. Rah, rip, tear, shred. I love it. Okay, end battle. He's dead anyway. I don't think he has any escape. Like when you siege a castle like this, there's no way for them to escape. Like, oh, and there comes the minotaurs. Oh yes, crushed him. Oh, that was wonderful. All right, good. End battle. He's dead anyway. All right, end battle. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Total War Warhammer, the Beastman series. We will be back in a couple days with more of this. Hopefully it won't be as long of an episode, though. I know some people like the long episodes, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people prefer like about 30 minutes. Anyway, so we conquered our first keep, and we made a little bit of money because we needed that money. And, of course, ooh, we got a talisman, a Dragon Bane gem, which gives him 30% fire resistance. He got rank 2, of course. And probably our shaman probably got a rank 2 or something as well. And we're going to loot and raise because we need the money. There we go. And bye, guys. We'll see you next time.